What's up, everybody? Chris here with Salty Island Games, and in between playing Cyberpunk 2077, I have been continuing the project to build the Infinity Table. I want to give again a big shout out and thank you to Death Ray Designs for just making this whole project possible and helping hook us up with all of this terrain that you're going to be seeing here today. So, what I have done, as you saw with the last videos, I unboxed everything, and this is just a small portion of the terrain that's been put together. But as I've been building it, I've been really excited with how things have been going, and I just wanted to put something on the table just to kind of see what we've got. And this is what I put together here. What I'm using is the mat that came with, I believe this is the Ice Storm box out of the two-player set from the Infinity Starter sets. So this is, I believe, the size table that they recommend for 150 point games. And I just basically filled up the table with some terrain. Everything you see here, with the exception of those 3D printed vehicles, is from Death Ray. So we'll kind of just be going over it and taking a look, but I am extremely excited. Let's take a quick look here. This is the table itself. What the table consists of is it's two sets and a little bit extra. There is the Sushi shack, which you can see there up close. Let's kind of zoom in there. Oh, we've got this. We got the Sushi shack here, and then we've got also the tables with the little table set up there. Let me see if I can get that in focus. There we go. So we've got the tables over here with the little benches and stuff. Oop, there's some trash. Get this out of the way. And then the Sushi shack itself. And then we loaded up the Sushi shack with all sorts of extra things like ladders to climb up on. Obviously the sign is missing. And then we're going to swing around here. We've got the corporate HQ, which I haven't posted the video for that yet, but I do want to mention the corporate HQ, probably one of my favorite sets. And if you're going to buy just one and you want to try it out for your table, the corporate HQ is amazing. It is a 3-story building that can be broken down, and as you can see, I have it broken down into a 2-story building and then a single-story building over here. So I added that. This is the bridge set from Death Ray also. As you can see, it hooks right into the buildings itself. It's pretty long. I would be nice if Death Ray made a shorter building. I'd love to put like maybe a bridge over here, but this is the size of the building. It's a pretty long bridge, and it does give you a nice bit of verticality when you're playing the game. That is a 3D printed vehicle. I actually don't know what this is from. If anybody knows what this is from, definitely throw a comment down below. But that kind of fills it up there. You can see there is the dumpster. You can also see that there's a cat sitting on my table. Let's kind of swing around over here. Whoops. You can see coming around this side, I've got another vehicle, and you got this like questionable ass hallway here, questionable ass alley. As anybody who's played Cyberpunk knows, you should not go down some questionable ass alley. And then there's the front over here to the corporate tower. This is just an extra building. These extra pieces came from the corporate HQ. I just added it on here to kind of make a kind of an L-shaped building on this side. Got these little extension pieces up on the top. One up top here, one over here on this side. And then come around here on this end of the table. And come over here, you got this dank ass little back entrance alleyway here. You know this is shady as fuck. When you've got an entryway on the back here. But then there's a ladder that it can also climb up to the second story, give you a bit of an interesting play space to get around into. And let's see, another new addition here. This is a terminal. It's a fantastic objective marker. They come 2 in a pack. So there's one terminal over here. And actually over here on the Sushi shack, you can see, I'll try to get that in focus. There we go. There's another terminal over there. Those are fantastic objective markers for you to use and in your play area. As you can see also, you can make it so that there are railings. There you go, this is a good example. There's railings on some, but also you can take the railings off. So I didn't want to make it where people are just going to be camping on the upper floor. So kind of to compensate for that, there's no railings on the top here. So if you're going to take the high ground and get the good line of sight, you are also going to be open to some return fire as well. Over here, I set up a table, and then we have the tables over there. I knocked them sideways, so as if, you know, whoever's fighting up on top can kick a table over and use it for a little bit of extra cover. Bench over there. There's a trash can. Come down to the side. There we go. You can look and see we've got your XL burrito vending machines over here sitting in the alley. You would definitely have to be questionable to eat that burrito out of the vending machine. These windows, there's acrylic windows that came with the set. Obviously not inside at the moment, as we're going to be painting this and I didn't want to have the windows in there. There's a garage door for the vehicle coming out of there. And that's pretty much it. This is a great view of what I was able to put together here for the terrain. I am super excited. We're actually going to be having Clint from Snickernack Studios coming over tomorrow. We'll be playing a game of Infinity on this, just having some fun. And then he is going to take this terrain and he is going to be painting it on stream. So I'm going to throw a link down there when that happens, so that if you're interested, you can go ahead and watch him paint this live and see the table as it's being transformed from this gray kind of table here, this wooden table, brown wooden table, to basically our homemade Night City Cyberpunk table. So there we go. Give you guys a little different view of that there. So I hope that you guys like that and find this interesting. We've got obviously more sets, as you can see, sitting on the back end of the table there. These are just unbuilt. There's some accessories over there. There's some other objective markers that I'm going to make. There's some mini terminals. So we got big terminals and little terminals for primary and secondary objectives. Then, as you can kind of see in the background there, in our table of shit that's completely, I wouldn't really call it a table of shame, because all that stuff is built. There's a lot of stuff, but there's more buildings over there. So what we got is quite a bit. So once again, if you are interested in purchasing what you see here, I'll go ahead and throw a link to each of the items and the quantity of each that it took. I would say that in order to put this together, this is honestly less than $200 full retail. Obviously it's holiday times. You could probably, get a sale for Christmas sale or something on there. But you could easily pack quite a bit of terrain onto the table. Get yourself a amazing table to play Infinity on. I always say that half of playing with awesome looking miniatures is having an equally amazing table to play on, and I am getting more excited just as I build this. Looking forward to playing some games for you all, and I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. Well, enough rambling from me. Thanks so much. See you guys next time. Peace out.